our VP of Public Relations, the MC for tonight, Liliana Nakamura. Please help me welcome her.
Thank you very much, Oscar. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our second anniversary event. This is our celebration. My name is Liliana Nakamura, and I'm the VP Public Relations of Unstoppable Xpeakers. So thank you so much for joining today. I'll be sharing a presentation that I have for you. As a starting point of this event, I'd like to give you an overview of the club. Okay, this is small slide deck that I have. So this will be how we started the club, some achievements, the tools we use, and also show some appreciation to the people involved in our club. Okay, so today we are celebrating 2 years of life in our club. The timeline might seem short, but a lot of things have happened during these 2 years. And before we get into that, let me share a very short story. We founded our club on March 4th, 2019, as you see on the timeline. That's the day we had our very first meeting as a formal club. The first meeting happened because actually in 2018, so before that, Rodolfo Leiva, who is here today, he had the idea of starting a club with the two organizations he was part of, Exchange Ontario and UnstoppableMe. These are two immigrant serving associations based in Toronto. He spoke to the leaders of both organizations, Aurora Pantoja and Marcela Chain from Exchange Ontario, and Miguel Abascal and myself from UnstoppableMe about the idea of having a Toastmasters club, a joint initiative to help professionals develop public speaking skills. And this idea was very well received. Rodolfo contacted Toastmasters International and did all the paperwork, which was a lot, I'm pretty sure. And he coordinated all the meetings with our district, District 60. And voila, March 4th, 2019, we chartered our club. From March 2019 to March 2020, we had 42 in-person meetings at Metro Hall and City Hall in downtown Toronto. And just when we were about to celebrate our first anniversary in mid-March 2020, COVID happened and the lockdown came. We could not use the city facilities anymore, but since we are unstoppable, we quickly organized online meetings via Zoom. And up until March 2021, we have held a total of 47 online meetings. Having online meetings enabled us to get more members from the GTA who wouldn't have joined us if we were in person. So that was a great silver lining. Next slide is about our social media. We have 3 channels. We have LinkedIn, Instagram, and Facebook. And in the past year or so, we experienced a significant growth on the number of followers in all 3 of them. We're also seeing a lot of engagement on all our posts, thanks to our members who are always liking and commenting on the posts. Our website, UnstoppableXpeakers.club, now has a lot more content than when we started. There are more articles and some guidelines, and it has experienced exponential growth from 2019 until now. We have new users, a lot of sessions, and page views. Okay, so those are some of our achievements. I also want to mention that our club operates with a number of unique online tools. And I say unique because when I speak to people from other Toastmasters clubs in other parts, not just in Canada, but in other parts of the world, every time I tell them about these tools, they are very surprised. So one is the dashboard that every member has access to online. Each time a member gives a speech, their evaluation scores from the Google Forms go and feed these charts and graphs that they can check for checking their progress anytime by level and by speech. They see their progression from their first level to their current level. And as a club, we are also organized in a way that people can book their roles for upcoming meetings, not just speeches. This online spreadsheet is accessible to everyone, to every member, and it gives an opportunity for members to put on their names, and they can go in every time and check, and we all know who will do what in each meeting. And this is another chart, and I promise this is the last one. This is a dashboard where people can check their progress by level. So you see the list of members, their pathways, and the levels they're in. And actually, this chart was one of the best practices featured by District 60 in the newsletter in July 2020, when most clubs were struggling to keep people engaged with virtual meetings. Our club gave an example, and we were encouraging and doing a great job in terms of keeping the members engaged and accountable for their pathway progress. Our club was thriving in member engagement with these online tools. Okay, and I want to share a couple more accomplishments that we had in 2020. Some of our leaders had the chance to appear on New Canadians TV, a show that provides reliable information to immigrants to Canada. Luisa Rosas and Marcela Chain spoke about public speaking one-on-one in June 2020. And in August 2020, Oscar Cesenia spoke about his podcast, Immigrants of Toronto. Okay, and here's our most remarkable accomplishment. Moreover, in 2020, after only 1 year of operations, we earned the Select Distinguished Club Award. This recognition is received by clubs that within the education year from July 1st to June 30th of the following year have accomplished 7 out of 10 goals set by Toastmasters International. Those goals include getting new members, members completing levels in pathways, club leaders trained, etc. I'm also extremely pleased today to say that we are on track to get the President Distinguished Club Award this year. As of today, we are on the right track to achieve 10 out of 10 goals. This award will be confirmed by Toastmasters International in June this year. So we are hoping that this becomes a reality, but so far we are doing great and we are doing awesome. I want to emphasize that all of these accomplishments have been possible because there is a team behind this. And our club could not do anything without our leadership team. So let me introduce the team. This is Oscar Cesenia, the club's president. He provides a supportive leadership to all our activities. He basically holds us all together, leaders and members, to run the club smoothly. Fabiola, VP Education, guides members about pathways and meeting roles, does the onboarding and assign mentors to new members. She checks requirements and approves levels. Junichi, our VP Membership, manages the process to correspond with guests, sends invitations and information about the club, helps people with the paperwork, and registers new members. Luisa, our secretary, maintains all the files, sends calendar invitations every week, and updates the agenda on the website every week. Aurora, Sergeant at Arms, administers the club's assets, generates Zoom links every week, opens the virtual sessions every week, and she's always there 6:15. And Marcela manages the money, basically, as a treasurer. She makes sure that we can enjoy events like this one with prizes and surprises. As for myself, VP Public Relations, I take care of all the social media. I write articles on the blog and communicate internally and externally about the club's activities. I also want to give a special thank you to Fabio, our graphic designer. He makes 2 graphics every week for our posts on social media and also for special events and website articles. He has designed our logo based on the logos of Unstoppable Me and Exchange Ontario. Okay, so kudos to all the team and the hard work we put every week, oftentimes behind the scenes, helps our club be really successful. And finally, I want to express my appreciation to our members because every time you take a role at a meeting, every time we show up, speak up, and stand up, you're showing leadership in building our club and maintaining our club. That's what we do here. Toastmasters is where leaders are made, and at Unstoppable Speakers, we are unstoppable leaders. So thank you very much for listening and watching.